Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:53 is your time. Let's catch you up with the top stories of the day here in the Morning Sprint.
Olivia Roberts has breaking news about the Omicron variant, and Destiny Richards is live at One Spokane Valley home, making spirits real bright this holiday season.
But first, Mark Peterson tracking a snowy start to Christmas week.
No doubt about it. We've got light snow in our first break, and again, at Weather app is free and available. You might want to get it. We do have, again, winter storm watches and advisories all around the region, especially into Idaho, with a winter storm warning from Wenatchee south into the Cascades. We're seeing the snow that's happening again. Moses Lake starting to taper off. We're going to see more coming our way. We're going to talk more about this extended forecast and a white Christmas coming up.
Breaking news this morning, we are just learning more than 2 million people were screened at airports across the nation for the fourth straight day. Those numbers are nearly double what they were at the same time last year, but they do fall short of pre-pandemic levels. TSA says 30 million people are expected to fly between today and January 3rd.
Breaking news in the fight against COVID-19, Moderna just announced its COVID-19 booster is effective against the Omicron variant within a month of getting the shot. The drug company says its 50 microgram booster dose, which is the one approved by the FDA, increased antibody levels 37-fold. But new data shows a 100 microgram dose increased levels 83-fold. That was compared to levels before getting the booster. Moderna's CEO says the data was reassuring in the fight against COVID. The company is also working now to quickly advance clinical testing for its Omicron-specific booster in case it were to become necessary down the line. Without a third dose, Moderna's vaccine has been found to be far less effective against the variant, but still, the CDC says only about 32% of fully vaccinated adults have received a booster dose so far.
Just into the newsroom, the annual get-together of world leaders, billionaires, and executives in Davos, Switzerland will be postponed because of COVID-19. The World Economic Forum had been scheduled from January 17th to the 21st with the goal of addressing economic, environmental, political, and social fault lines exacerbated by the pandemic. Organizers say an online version of the meeting will be held instead.
President Joe Biden is planning to make a speech tomorrow on the new challenges posed by the Omicron variant. A White House official says the president will address the growing number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths heading into the holidays. He'll also likely talk about the fact that Omicron weakens the effect of vaccines and every authorized antibody treatment.
Breaking news overnight, investigators are still in the scene of a 5-alarm fire in North Carolina that burned through a QVC distribution center this weekend. One person did not make it out alive. Fire and rescue teams found the body of 21-year-old Kevin Ricks yesterday. QVC officials initially confirmed everyone had made it out safely. Now the sheriff's office is investigating. Investigators plan to make a statement about the cause of the fire today.
We are getting a close look this morning at the power of an EF4 tornado. This newly released security footage was taken the moment a twister struck a bank in Mayfield, Kentucky, December 10th. At least 78 people have died as a result of the storms there.
Washington Senator Doug Erickson has died. The state Senate Republican caucus says Erickson died on Friday. Last month, the 52-year-old senator tested positive for COVID while he was in El Salvador. He was then taken to a Florida hospital. The senator represented the 42nd legislative district, which includes Whatcom County and his hometown of Ferndale.
We've been checking out a very cool Christmas house here in the Inland Northwest, specifically in Spokane Valley. Robert and Melanie Goller have been decorating their house for Christmas since the 90s, and you are welcome to come see it this year. Just the outside, though. You can drive by anytime between now and New Year's. They are going to have it all decorated as soon as the sun goes down. It's located at 13002 East Semro Avenue, so come by and check it out.
More workers across the country are in for a raise in the new year. 21 states and 35 cities and counties across the country are set to bump up minimum wage on or around New Year's Day. Washington's minimum wage will jump up 80 cents to $14.49 an hour. The federal minimum wage is still at just $7.25, right where it's been since 2009.
All right, coming up next on Good Morning America, Omicron proven to be no match for Spider-Man. Theatergoers flock to see the latest installment of the superhero franchise despite the rapid spread of the variant. After only 3 days in theaters, it's already the highest grossing film this year and third highest all time.
A reminder, early newscast today. 4 News Now is coming to you for an hour at 4 o'clock, making room for Monday Night Football, Vikings and the Bears. Then, right after the game, join Aaron and Nia for a special edition of 4 News Now. We'll be back right after this.